It's Queen on the beat, you already know I'ma eat. I got cash running the streets, making it rain, check the receipts. I'm going hit for hit, money so long, flipping it. Minding my song, I'm ripping this. All of my zone, they feeling this.
So, for those who don't know, who do we have here?
I am Shymara, the queen. And I'm trying not to bust my foot.
Hey, where we at, Shamara? Where you got me at today?
We off the grid. Off the record.
Straight up.
Low. You know, if you know, you know. But yeah. Should I tell them?
Yeah, you should tell them.
Okay, so basically, we are behind Bar 107. So if y'all know where that's at, that's where we at. In the back, like past the railroad tracks, like showing the sign where we at. AMG Resources Midwest Corp Recycling Center. You know, we low, tucked. You know what I'm talking about? Just vibing.
So what you been having going on lately, man? Tell me some good.
Motion. No, but I've been doing a little bit, you know, here and there. Started the year off right. Performed at Juice Fest in January.
How was it for you?
It was nice because I didn't plan to, but you know I was summoned. So
you were summoned.
I blessed them with my presence. I'm talking about. Yeah, DJ Knock was spinning me. Then Cool Tay and C Morg, they over there vibing, like, you know, tag me or whatever. So I'm like, I gotta show love.
My dogs.
I gotta show love.
For sure.
But yeah, they squoze me in or whatever. So, you know, I got to close out the show. That was cool. Then, yeah, we did Timbuktu twice already this year. Once for Sounds of the City at the end of January. So, and then what else? Just recently for that AIA Collaborative Magazine release party for Volume 13.
Yeah, I was there for that when you rocked the crowd.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I be putting it down, you know, a little bit. But no, I've been doing this since I was a kid, though, so it's nothing, you know. Be doing this shit with no effort. But
so what's some of the songs you was performing at Timbuktu?
I did 3 tracks from my debut EP called Off Limits.
Okay.
I opened up with No Play. Then I got them going with They Know. And then I closed my show with Sadiddy. So, yeah. It was popping, though. I got good crowd reaction and feedback. And I had fun. That's the most part.
Do it make you want to perform more when you get that good feedback?
Yeah, like I honestly be running on adrenaline like the next couple of days, like just be floating, you know?
Yeah, I say your alter ego kick in when you hit that stage. That's what I saw.
Definitely
that ain't who I was just talking to.
Yes.
Real shit.
Said, who was that?
Real shit.
Just flip the switch.
Real.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Where you think your energy come from? Like, where you think you grab your energy from? Cause you be cool, like you be smooth, you be quiet. Then all of a sudden you hit the stage, like, damn, where did that shit just come from?
Yeah, like I always been a super chill person, but I've been through a lot, you know. So I got this warrior spirit, and I actually got warrior tatted on me. Let me see if I can show y'all. It's right here. Got warrior tatted on me next to a sunflower dream catcher.
Let me see.
So, yeah, this kind of like my sleeve or whatever.
Hold on, let me see it again. It was blurry. Okay. For sure.
Oh, yeah, I got, you know, a little half sleeve going on. Placement focused. But yeah, I just have a warrior spirit. I've been through a lot. And I unleash the beast in me when I get on stage, you know. I save my music for the temperament that I really have. Let's just say that. Because, yeah, I just be having to chill for real. Because if I don't, You know, it won't be pretty for either of us, and I don't want that. I like my freedom, so.
I'm glad you know how to manage your shit.
Yeah, that's why I write though. You know,
Yeah.
like I transmute the negative, you know, experiences that I have gone through in life, and you know, experience is life's greatest teacher. But I transmute those into something very, very positive. Like, put it in a song. You know, like. I had to learn to stop bottling my emotions because that's not even healthy. Like, you know, stress can kill us. My great aunt on my mother's side, she actually died from a brain aneurysm when I was 4. So, and like when I get upset, there's only like literally one person who's ever noticed this, who's ever pointed it out or whatever. And he's actually then, you know, put me up on a lot of game, like when it comes to just, you know, life, love, relationships, politics, like, you know, all type of stuff. But when I get seriously angry, like I have a thunderbolt that like forms in my forehead. And that scares me because I know that my aunt had a brain aneurysm. So that's what reminds me, like, hey, you need to control your anger, right? Because it's not worth it. Like she allowed, you know, stress to kill her. I wasn't number 4, you know? So like I just been really focused on like on doing the shadow work necessary for me to heal, you know, childhood trauma and just, you know, break generational curses and things of that nature on both sides of my family. And my
What's
music
some of the generational curses you trying to break?
Like, for one, outdated ways of thinking, and just like to a certain extent, addictions, and like that still like it's not like easy, just because like, you know, different types of cancer have killed a handful of people on my mother's side of the family. So yeah, really just like health things and just like the desire to not be codependent. Like, you know, I feel like, you know, some people be having a handout and they shouldn't have their handout. Like, you know, you get what you put in. Like, you know, we kind of got to like earn, you know, things. Like nothing is given to us. So like, I'm working on a project. Like, what song is that I said, no handouts? I think that's Dubs All Season. So it's just really like a mindset that I've been working through and just working on to be better, to be the best version of myself, because I also was kept from a lot of things growing up in order to protect me. And quiet as it kept, it helped to actually shape me into the woman that I am today. And I thank my parents for, you know, keeping me out the way.
So you say you thank your parents for keeping you out the way?
Yeah.
You think they saved you for like keeping you out the way?
Definitely. Cause they taught me how to be reliant on myself. Like, I'm the only child. So like, at a young age, I had to learn early, like, how to have my own back, because, like, I didn't have no siblings, and I kind of, like, stuck out like a sore thumb, you know, because I was smart. Like, you know, I was different, too. Like, I went to a suburban school, you know, grew up in the Brown Deer district, never lived in Brown Deer while I was actively going to school in the district, but, yeah, it didn't become very diverse until maybe like middle school, but I went there from K-5 to 10th grade, and, you know, just the perspective that my parents were able to give me early on in life, like, I was able to preserve my innocence for the most part. But I also, you know, was rebellious after a certain point, just because, like, you know, I was so inquisitive, like, and curious about things after a certain point. Like, once my frontal lobe
How
started
old was
developing.
you when you start getting curious?
I hopped off the porch at 13.
Look at that. Just put it out there. Look at that.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, no, I'm saying, but do you think your parents sheltering you made you more curious?
Yeah, only because no explanation was given as to why they were trying to protect me.
They just told you, don't do this.
Yeah,
listen to me.
Like you can't go or you can't do this because I said so, and that would just be it, and that wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, and it made you wonder what was the real reason.
Yeah, like, cause like I would have preferred for them to just keep it real with me or whatever, like. But at the same time, I don't think they really knew how to do that, because it was just like more like, you know, our parents are old school. Like, I believe my parents are what, baby boomers or something like that. They was born in the 60s. But it was just more so like, you know, like, do what I say, not what I do, but.
So you saying being sheltered kind of made you curious about what life was really about?
Yeah, because I wasn't dumb.
Right.
Like, I was not, like, I was actually very smart, like, for my age, because, and I think, like, I was so smart, like, my mom just didn't have the patience, like, to keep up with me, you know what I'm saying, to, like, actually feed my curiosity. It was just so, like, you know, because I said so.
She didn't know the proper way to answer your question.
Yeah, like she may have not had the answer and just didn't really want to admit that she didn't have the answer or didn't have the patience to figure it out.
Right.
You know, so we could learn something together, or just felt like it wasn't my place. Like, cause, you know, you need to stay in a child's place. And I'm just like, okay, I mean, I didn't know I was stepping out by just asking the question, but okay, you know. But I was just very like, eager to learn and understand, but in the same breath, like, I wanted to be understood all while trying to understand things and around
You
me.
wanted to be understood that you're curious, you don't know it all, you want to find shit out.
Yeah, like,
you ready to grow a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, water me, you know what I mean? But she watered me in ways that she felt were sufficient at that time. But at the same time, maybe she just thought that, like, I wouldn't be able to fathom it, like, you know, really understand, like, you know, what was going on and stuff like that. But at the same time, just didn't really want to, like, taint me too early. Because it was just a lot that was going on, like, I guess my dad's side of the family. And, like, that was, the side that I actually had first cousins on that was, like, close in my age, right? But it was just a lot that happened that I'm not necessarily ready to, like, talk about openly, because that's not everybody's business, right? But it was a lot that I recently just kind of even found out from reconnecting with my grandfather, my dad's dad. And I'm just like, wow, like, you know, I never knew that. But I mean, I guess it makes sense as to why I didn't, because these are the things that my mom made sure, you know, didn't bleed into my childhood and, like, strip me of my childhood. So, like, that's where I say, like, yeah, you know, I appreciate, you know, them, like, raising me the way that they did, because it was a lot of stuff that, you know, I still really didn't even understand until after I graduated high school. You know, because I just didn't experience it yet. Like it was even movies I had never watched, you know, until after, like, I was 18 and in college. Like,
hey, we're gonna have to take some pictures over here too.
Yeah. Where?
Anywhere, wherever you feel like, whatever you could use. I see, like, just
AMG. Take some.
Yeah, came up out the mud with it. No handouts, just blood in it. Started from the bottom of the basement steps. Cold nights, no heat, just a dreaming dead. Mama praying hard, I was plotting checks. Had pain in my chest, but I never pressed eject. City try to box me in small limits. Tall buildings, but the vision was all infinite. They was comfortable, I was militant. Every loss I took turned me dominant. Late nights, lights.
So the summertime for to get here soon. And I want to see some more of you. So what you got cooking up for the future?
Well, I am getting ready for Summer Jam Fest. I do got tickets for sale, so DM me to cop yours. And please do not wait till the last minute, because I'm not finna be running around town doing drop-offs
Wait,
for nobody.
so when is Jam Fest?
July 26th, 4 to 9 p.m.
Bet.
So yes, cop your tickets ASAP. They $20, but I'm kind of feeling a little generous. So
how you no, not to cut you off. What you finna say? You feeling a little generous.
I'm feeling a little generous, so I either might do a sale soon, or I might do something else, a giveaway. But y'all gotta show me that y'all mess with me to get anything free.
A giveaway fire. Hey, so how you get plugged into Jam Fest?
Through PBG the Prince.
Shout out to my dog.
Yeah, he been going crazy. And I was the one of the first artists that got to perform at the very first one, spring 2022, back in April.
Okay.
So like that's actually what this show is. Like he kind of bringing back people that was like on the first one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of dope or whatever, because it is a group of like talented artists, of course, but like we all got good energy and it vibes well together. Like if y'all ain't see the promo, like what y'all doing?
For sure. When it come to you and the crowd that you attract, what type of crowd are you trying to attract? What type of music would you say you put out?
My music is like conscious trap music.
I know, conscious trap. That's that's probably the first time I heard that put together like that.
Yeah.
Conscious trap.
Thank you.
I'm fucking with it.
Appreciate you.
What made you go this route? What made you not just go conscious or not just go trap? What made you mix them both together?
Cause man, I love 808s. Like I love boom bap, hard hit beats. Like I love any beat that makes me wanna get up and dance, or that I could ride to, or I can kind of recalibrate my energy to, work out to, all these like positive things. Just I need a vibe that can help me transmute negative into good. And like I've been told, like my music kind of sound a little dark at times or whatever, but hey, it's all about your perspective, how you choose to perceive, what level are you vibrating on, because that's how you gonna receive me. Straight up. So if you feel like I sound dark, then maybe you vibrate low, my G. Because my music is very empowering, even with the beat selection that I have. Because I'm not even like hopping on beats that, people probably would expect me to. Because people always be like, oh, you sing. And I'm like, I can, but I be spinning bars, though. No bugs in here. We finna get some tacos on a Monday. In reality, anything Hispanic, for real.
You ain't Hispanic?
No, I'm saying I like Hispanic food, like, and I like spicy food, like Cajun, Jamaican, Caribbean style. Like I like that kind of stuff. Like I like food that have a kick to it, and that's kind of like you can mixed together. I like that kind of stuff.
You like cultural food?
Yes, I do. That's why I need to trace my bloodline and figure out where I'm from for real.
Yeah.
Cause I know I'm mixed with Cherokee, but I don't know what else.
Who told you that? Your grandma?
My great grandmother was full-blooded Cherokee. She had the
Mine
prettiest
too.
hair, like silky.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
We ain't talk about this shit off camera.
I think so.
I'm dropping the camera. Like, hold up.
I think we did. But yeah, let's get these tacos. Or something. Hola. trees, planting things on my own.
Do you appreciate how I made this shit look good? Like,
Yeah, that's why I'm like, come on, what you trying to do?
listen, most of the videos didn't even go to that song. I just made it go to that beat.
I know, but the motion compensates for it.
Yeah.
Like the movements.
Yeah. This shit look good. That light behind you look nice.
If it ain't look right, I would have said something.
I know, that's why I said I don't want to send it to you. I want you to come see it.
Yeah.
So you can tell me like, man, what the fuck is this?
I'm with her.
You got me fucked up.
We're going crazy on a Monday night. You know, we just shot some content. You know, live life on the edge a little bit on the railroad tracks. But yeah, now we're getting some tacos. One of my favorite foods. Like, if you want to feed me and make me happy and get me to shut the fuck up, just feed me some tacos.
Noted. Oh, God.
You know? Living, what is it?
Living la vida loca?
Yeah, living la vida
That ain't what you was
loca.
finna say.
We is though. We living la vida loca. And I'm living life. Living, what is it? Living off a dream that everybody doubted.
Had pain in my chest, but I never pressed eject. City try to box me in small limits. Tall buildings, but the vision was all infinite. They was comfortable, I was militant. Every loss I took turned me dominant. Late nights, lights off, mind racing. No cosign, I was self-made adjacent. They laughed, now they studying my cadence. All my patience turned into payments. I remember being broke, being overlooked. Now they overlook the fact that I overcooked. Every beat, every bar, every hook, I invested in myself. That's the only book. So Hollywood, they wanted me. Vibe like candy, I'm super sweet. Said super classy, I don't compete. I got them hands, wanna proceed. Black mogul, going loca, shining bright. I'm an over on the light, so you need me.